Oh, where do I even begin with the absolute travesty that is Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti? Picture this, my dearest comrades in suffering, a place where dreams go to freeze to death, quite literally. Let me take you on a journey through the frozen wasteland of academia, where the only thing colder than the lecture halls is the administration's indifference. I arrived, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to conquer the world of higher education. But what greeted me? A university stuck in the 1970s like a forgotten relic of a bygone era. The infrastructure, oh darling, Praf does not even begin to cover it. Crumbling walls, flickering lights and classrooms that feel like they were last updated when our grandparents were young. The heating, non-existent. I kid you not, attending a 2-hour lecture requires full winter expedition gear, thermal layers, scarves, gloves, the works. It is not education, it is survival training. And let me tell you, nothing kills the joy of learning faster than the constant fear of hypothermia. But wait, it gets better. The professors, oh, some of them are sweet, bless their hearts. But the system, a zero, a void, a black hole of incompetence. Imagine pouring your soul into your studies only to be met with bureaucratic nonsense, outdated curricula, and a complete lack of support. The administration. Oh, they installed some fancy new doorstop and how luxurious, but beyond that, nothing. No improvements, no care, no effort. It is like putting lipstick on a corpse and calling it progress. And the education itself, a joke. A sad, outdated joke. The level of teaching is stuck in the past, like a broken record skipping over the same tired notes. You want innovation, critical thinking, a modern education. Sorry, bestie, not here. Here you get the same dusty lectures your parents probably suffered through. The labs, oh, do not even get me started. The only thing more ancient than the equipment is the mindset of those running this circus. The emotional toll. Devastating. You arrive hopeful, eager to learn, to grow, to become something more. But instead, you are beaten down by the sheer incompetence, the neglect, the soul-crushing reality that no one here cares. The loneliness of sitting in a freezing classroom, realizing you are just another number in a system that has long given up on its students. The ache of wasted potential, of time lost to an institution that could not care less. So here I am, my fellow sufferers, pouring my heart out to you, because someone has to say it, because maybe, just maybe, if enough of us scream into the void, someone will listen. Until then, bundle up, my friends. The only thing colder than the classrooms at Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti is the heart of the institution.
I was looking into crimes near Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti, because my cousin wanted to visit for 2 weeks, and I do not want her crying on the phone like I did last summer. You know. The shops around the university are mostly small family places that feel cozy until you notice the prices change when you reach the counter. That is how they are. Last month a group of kids walked into a souvenir store right on Boulevardal Ploiesti. They picked up fridge magnets with little oil derricks that say Ploiesti, and the owner told them 3 lei each. But when the kids handed coins, he said the price is €3 each now, because the tag is old. The kids looked confused and paid anyway because the bus was waiting. I predict they still feel stupid when they open their suitcases back home and see those magnets. Probably they tell friends Romania is expensive. The owner is still there smiling at new buses. The second-hand clothing shops near Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti are like shiny treasure caves that smell of too much perfume. You dig and find a cute hoodie. The clerk says it is 7 lei. You give her 10, and she keeps the change, saying there is a mandatory disinfection fee written on a paper taped under the counter where no one looks. You feel rude asking, so you leave. I predict tourists post angry tweets later, but the tweets vanish in the algorithm because who cares about 3 lei? The shop keeps the paper under the counter, and the cycle repeats every fresh group of students. The electronics kiosk in the small gallery across from the university gates looks official with plastic apples on the wall. Last week, a visitor bought a power bank that said 20,000 mAh on the box. Back at the hostel, she discovered the box was resealed, and inside was a 3,000 mAh power bank filled with sand to feel heavy. She had to borrow chargers for the rest of her trip. I imagine she still tells people Romanian gadgets are fake. The kiosk changed the sticker on the window from Apple to Samsung the next morning. Same sand, probably waiting.
Businesses near Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti are a mixed bag of disappointment, poor service, and questionable hygiene. The area seems to attract establishments that prioritize cutting corners over customer satisfaction. Let us break down what you can expect, though I warn you it is not pretty. First, shopping centers. Shopping city Ploiesti is a ghost town even on weekends with more potholes than customers. The parking lot is a hazard, the disabled access is an afterthought, and the atmosphere is less retail therapy and more abandoned warehouse. Visitors complain of aggressive panhandling, making the experience feel less like shopping and more like navigating a survival game. Then there are restaurants, oh, the restaurants. Taverna Greciska Dionysos is a masterclass in how to ruin Greek cuisine. Dry spaghetti that could double as insulation, gyros smaller than a child's fist, and hair in the tzatziki. The staff unfriendly to the point of absurdity. Tourists with euros were turned away despite an empty dining room because, apparently, exchanging currency is too much effort. Imagine traveling 12 hours, hungry and exhausted, only to be told your money is no good, unless you enjoy chewing on sadness, as one reviewer so aptly put it. Nightlife is no better. Club Deluxe Day Night sounds glamorous until you realize the Lux stands for luxury in mold and cockroaches. Patrons report a stench of mildew, a bar stocked with 3 sad bottles of bargain bin liquor, and the thrilling surprise of insects crawling on them. One guest fled to another club only to find it smelled of rats. The fable is another letdown, a place where the service is so bad it feels intentional. Waiters ignore customers to chat among themselves. Shots of tequila magically become the most expensive option without consultation, and if you linger past closing time, expect to be escorted out like a trespasser. One reviewer described it as the worst service ever, and frankly, it is hard to argue. Even the wellness scene is flawed. Sky Wellness Spa promises relaxation, but delivers miscommunication and mediocre massages. One guest with a fresh tattoo was nearly forced into a steam bath because staff failed to relay simple instructions. The masseuse, more enthusiastic about turning skin red than actual therapeutic technique. What does this tell us? Businesses near Universitatea Petrol din Ploiesti suffer from neglect of quality, of hygiene, of basic courtesy. Whether it is a shopping center, restaurant, or nightclub, expect disappointment dressed up as functionality. For travelers, the lesson is clear.